Okay, good morning and welcome to Just Daf It as part of Yeshiva YouTube. Today we're doing Durham Daf Pay number 80, special Friday shir, where I have very little time to give shirim. I have to pick up my daughter in 40 minutes. I have to give 2 Gemara shirim, 2 Mishnah shirim, and 5 news segments. Hopefully I can do it all. All right, the bottom of Ayin Teram and Beis im Erchatz. The Mishnah mentioned yesterday that machlokas between Tanakama and Rabbi Yossi. Tanakama holds that rechitza and not bathing, not taking a shower, and not putting on perfume and makeup is considered nefesh. According to Rabbi Yossi, only not tasting fruits of the world. So it mentioned a very interesting way. It's im erchatz, im lo erchatz. It's a sort of like a condition. So what does the Mishnah mean? If she meant to say, right, I'm forbidding all the fruits in the world upon myself if I take a shower. Why do you have to be made for her neder? We only have to. The husband only has the ability to be made for her when it's absolutely necessary. Let her not take a shower. And the fruit shouldn't be usher on her. Now, at this point in the Gemara, it sounds like it's not considered, even according to the Rabbanan, seemingly the Gemara is saying, it's not considered to be Inoi Nefesh over here if she doesn't take a shower. I'll explain to you. The Gemara seems to reverse course on this thought over here. Va'od Peros Olam Elu Allah Va'od Bahal Lemer Rabbi Yossi and Elu Nidrei Nefesh. Rabbi Yossi says it's not Nidrei Nefesh. Don't rachzav. It's true Peros Olam Allah. It's not guaranteed that she won't do rachitza. Maybe she'll make a mistake. She'll do rachitza. And then the fruits of the world are asr on her. And Rabbi Yossi agrees that answering the fruits on that she can't eat any fruits in the world is considered a nefesh. Top of Pam and Alavel, the Amra Konam Hanas Rachitza Allah Olam. She forbids getting the benefit. It's important to know that it says the benefit of Rachitza Allah. This will be important in Ben Sion when I talk about the difference why the Gemara reverses course over here. If I take a shower, Mishum Hakim Meifrla, and therefore he has to be made for the Hechitavid. What should she do? Tirchatz. If she does rachitza, mitzvah hanas rachitza Allah, then she can't ever get benefit from taking a shower. Los tirachatz. If she fulfills the time, she doesn't do rachitza, it's la nivula, right? That's not acceptable because she'll have nivul. Now, seemingly the Gemara and the article explain nivul with inui nefesh, right? She'll be afflicted. The problem is what happened. The Gemara before assumed if she doesn't take a shower, right, it's not inu nefesh. Now it assumes it is inu nefesh. It's called nivul, something else. It makes her repugnant, disgusting. She smells. She doesn't take a shower ever. And what furthermore, another question is that the Mishnah already considered not taking a shower according to the Rabbanan inu nefesh. So what the Gemara has, what does it be? Why before it wasn't inu nefesh? Rabbi Yossi Savar Efshad la rachsa. Rabbi Yossi argues and says it's possible that she doesn't do rachitza. We're not concerned of nivul. She being smelling, we're not concerned about. Inu nefesh is personal for her. Nivul smelling, we're not worried about. Ihachi, listening hachi. If that were really the case, that's really what the Mishnah meant. It should have said, Rabbi Yossi Omer Tanai Zayin Bo Inu nefesh, right? He says washing is not inu nefesh. He should have said it more precisely. This Tanai, because that's what the Tanai we're talking about, right? The Tanai im erchatz, right? That's what we're talking about. Tanai Zayin Bo Inu nefesh. The Tanai is not inu nefesh. Ella, because that was what we're talking about. Say the Tanai. Why is he talking about the nether itself? Ella amra hanas rachitza Allah la'olam. Imerchatz hayom. So it must be the case is she says I'm not gonna wash ever if I take a shower today. Riosi savar nivul dechad yom below shmei nivul. Really, Riosi would agree also that if she would be really never be able to take a shower, that would be a problem. But the fact that she could go one day without taking a shower, and therefore she'll never be forbidden from taking a shower again. Okay, and the Rabbanan hold that nivul chad yom, that she won't feel good for one day, is considered to be enough of an inun. So the Gemara concedes on Peyam and Beis. So we answered, if you want to say that's the case in the Mishnah, we answered for the case im erchatz, but it says also im lo erchatz. If I don't take a shower, what's the case of that? I'll be forever forbidden from taking a shower. Im lo erchatz hayom. If I don't take a shower today, let her just wash today, and the nether won't take effect. Amar Rav Yehuda answers, I'm not going to be able to shower forever if I don't take a bath. May mishra. Now, may mishra is water that you use to treat flax, right? Which is disgusting. Or water that you use to soak your clothes, dirty clothes. She's not going to want to take a shower. It's even nefesh to even go in those water. So the Gemara says, the kavase, the kasani, im lo iskashe, im lo iskashe, im iskashe, im lo iskashe, right? It says, im iskashe, im lo iskashe, right? If I'll adorn myself with tachshitim, I'll put on perfume and makeup, im lo iskashe, b'neif lichlechu, right? What would the corresponding case would be? It would be the same thing. Im lo ask, im lo iskashe, if I don't adorn myself with disgusting things, with neft, right? It's like gasoline, oil, right? Lichlechu. That's disgusting. That's not considered key. It's not even called. You can't call it kishut. Amar Rabbi Yehuda da Amra Hanash Chitz the Olam Alayim Erchatz Hayom. So, like we said before, the case of Im Erchatz is she's forbidding forever to get rachitza forever if she washes today, and she has to wash according to the Rabbanan. The second case, Shelo Erchatz, is just a shvuah. Shvuah Shelo Erchatz. It means to say it's not a neder with a tonight. It's a shvuah she takes. I'm not gonna wash my body forever. Same, that's a shvuah. Again, she can't do it. Hanas kisha Allah la'olam antizkasha hayom. And similarly, the case of putting on makeup and perfume, right? I'm not gonna do it forever if I do it today, and she can't, right? And even not putting on for one day is an evil for her. It's considered disgusting. With shvuah shalai iskasha, and the second part is shvuah that I won't adorn myself with makeup and perfume. If it's really meant to say im lo iskasha, it's talking about a shvuah, it should have said shvuos in the Mishnah, not just nedarim, the Mishnah. So he answers back to him, Tani Elon Nadarim b'Shavuos. So really, you can add that word in the Mishnah, Elon Nadarim, and add a word Shavuos. You might say, alternatively, you could say that yes, it includes Shavuos. Shavuos Dami Hainu Nadarim, but it's included in the word Nadarim. This non considered Shayim Neder B'Nazir Karban of Shvuah, Mishnah and Daf Ted in this Masechta. If you say I'm taking Nadarim like a Russia, because Rosh I'm taking Nadarim, you're not supposed to take a Neder, Neder B'Nazir Karban of Shvuah. When he takes, even though he uses the word Neder, he says neder rishayim, and then he says I'm not going to eat a loaf of bread. So it works for nazirus, and it works to mechayiv yourself in a carbon, and it works for a shvuah because it's a legitimate statement. So that's what we're talking about. And then the word neder could also include shvuah because sometimes the word neder helps authenticate a shvuah. I'm Rabbanan, so the Gemara turns back to the subject of the Mishnah. Rabbanan rachitza is ba'inoi nefesh kilo rachsa. Rabbanan hold that's considered eating nefesh. Rabbi Yossi holds not taking a shower is not considered eating nefesh. Right? Well, the Gemara says talking about it for one day, right? For more than one day, Rabbi Yossi says it would be eating nefesh. For one day, it's not a problem. So the Gemara says does not eat a nefesh kilo rachsa reminu avapish asher b'kula inosh karos el ba'ochel v'shosta v'osem malacha b'vad. Right? And when it comes to Yom Kippur, even though there's 5 inuyim, right? You're not supposed to do 5 things. One of them is rachitza. You only chayav kares for achila shiva lav. Yamras kilo rachsa inoi. If she doesn't wash even for one day, that's considered inoi. Yom Kippurim kirachas the chayav kares. On Yom Kippur, right? If she does rachitza, a person does rachitza, chayav kares is inoi, right? Because right, you're supposed to be honoring yourself on Yom Kippur, and you're taking with it. You've never been doing rachitza. Amarava. Now you have to look exactly at the context of the pasuk. Right, you're supposed to afflict yourself. Right, it's talking about an inoy which is felt right away. Eating and drinking is felt right away. Rachitza, right, is felt after the day is over. Right, if you go a day without washing, then after the day is over you feel, but not during the day. Hashtag Abin Nadarman. Nadarman says that in the future it will be ma'ana. Milsa da'askal da'inoi chil rasa askal da'inoi. By Shavuos and Nadarim, anything the husband has the ability to make for any neder that will lead to inoi. Even though today there's no inoi by not washing, but after the day is over, I feel the effects of not washing. I feel bad. I feel disgusting, and that is the answer to the question. It's a different context over there. So we'll stop over here. The day is short. 9 minutes. Stay tuned for Ian Ben Sion. When we talk about the specifics of taking a shower and a bath, the Gemara flips course from one statement of the Gemara to another statement. I'll try to explain that Ian with Ben Sion coming up next.